Hey Dream Builders, I'm Mike, your FHA One Time Close land and home construction loan specialist based in Indianapolis. Today's episode is different. No charts, no boredom, just raw real-life horror stories and a way to avoid all of them. I'm your go-to expert for construction financing here on the One Time Close Land and Home Construction Loan Podcast. Forget the drama and myths. Today we're diving into one fact that crosses every zip code. Two-time close loans can turn dream homes into mortgages you must renegotiate after you build and turn into a real nightmare, and one simple phone call that prevents them. Buckle up. In some rare cases, a two-time close construction loans promise savings but demand two full approvals, 2 sets of closing fees, 2 full appraisals, and a second credit check months later. Lose one paycheck, drop 40 points, boom, house gone. That's why the FHA One Time Close exists. One signature, one closing, one smooth move-in. Let's hear the proof. Joining me today is Jack, one of our happy home builders who just finished his dream home using the FHA One Time Close construction loan. Jack, glad to have you.
Thanks, Mike. I'm excited to share how simple and stress-free the One Time Close loan made building our home in Des Moines.
We're covering this story in the Where It Really Happens, from Indy suburbs to Des Moines cul-de-sacs. Grab those extra minutes, whether you're in Ohio cornfields or Michigan lakeshores, because no household is immune. The risks are real, and so is the escape hatch. Jack, many people don't realize the risks of the two-time close loans out there. The multiple approvals, the extra fees, and the chance you get stuck with a higher interest rate or even lose your home. Can you tell us what set the FHA OTC loan apart for you?
Definitely. Mike, the best part was the peace of mind. We closed one time and knew that the mortgage and underwriting was locked. No surprise second paperwork, no re-underwriting fear, no last-minute rate hikes. Plus, all fees and interest were rolled into the loan, so we didn't have to come up with a ton of cash up front. We chose the optional interest reserve so we had no monthly interest payments during construction. It let me focus on the build without financial stress.
Right. The FHA OTC loan includes an interest reserve so you don't make monthly interest payments during the build phase. Huge help for your budget. What about surprises on construction costs?
We worked with Mike's team and my builder to build in a contingency reserve directly into the loan amount. That meant if there were change orders, we were covered. If we didn't use it all, my loan balance went down when the home was finished. Other lenders make you bring 10 to 15% contingency cash at signing. I almost went this route until the lender sprung this on us 2 days before closing. Made me so angry I fired them on the spot. So much for the low down payment. We got sick of the deceptive bait and switch tactics. That's when I called your team, Mike. The way you guys handled it was way better and less money out of my pocket.
Exactly, that's a key difference. Also, the loan automatically floats to the best rate at completion for free and has a rate cap guarantee, so you get the benefit of falling rates and no risk of spikes. Jack, did you know you didn't have to re-qualify once construction finished?
I did, and that saved my bacon. When you're balancing life, family, and construction, that's a no-brainer advantage. Traditional lenders can make you jump through hoops again at the end of construction, but FHA OTC locks in your approval up front. No credit check, no employment check, simple. One close and done, no sweating if you are going to lose the house you just built.
FHA OTC loans are available with loan amounts starting at $200,000 up to the FHA maximum, fixed rates from 15 to 30 years, and low down payments as little as 3.5%. Check out more on the FHA Construction Loan Basics links in the description below this video.
Mike, what advice would you give anyone considering building now?
Start by calling us at 888-857-8041. Get the guidance you need before getting tricked into the riskier two-time close loans. You deserve a smooth path to that new front door.
And don't wait until rates rise or you get caught under a double closing mess. Call 888-857-8041 today and protect your dream home now.
Let's cover where the two-time close goes wrong.
Hi, I'm Sarah and I work with Mike. I heard about a borrower who got tricked into a two-time close construction loan. Summer 2023, cul-de-sac near Geist Reservoir. The Andersons signed a two-time close for a 2,800 square foot colonial. Construction finished July 2nd. July 3rd. Dad Ashton's employer furloughed an entire department. Income dropped 50%, credit score plummeted 52 points. Second lender denial. Result was a foreclosure. Timeline: 64 days from final nail to sheriff's sale post on the front door. In the end, he lost the home that he just spent months building. One weekend, his kid's swing was brand new cedar. The next, it's part of a sheriff's sale lot. Friends still drive by and see the children's swing set hanging on the porch of someone else's home. Just heartbreaking. But it happens more than the two-time close lenders let on.
Hi, I'm Carl, and I also work with Mike covering Iowa in spring 2025, Des Moines West Side. A couple with another bank, James and Brianna. James was still building, then a soil test raised build cost by $21,000 after the framing pass. With no contingency built in the loan, the builder demanded that James and Brianna pay to continue the project because the lender refused to increase the loan. James and Brianna, with a new baby, didn't have the cash just laying around. That triggered a refinance to increase the loan amount, and with it a credit repull. That's where the wheels came off the project. Brianna's ER visit 9 months earlier with pregnancy complications now showed $62,000 in collections, along with a huge drop in Brianna's credit score. Builder halted construction immediately, home half finished. To avoid a foreclosure, James sold the frame shell for cash and paid off the construction loan and continued to stay in his rental. In the end, bare studs become investor decor, while families pack boxes overnight. It was crushing for them, new baby living in a cramped rental for another 2, 3, or more years.
Hi, I'm Maria, and I'm on Mike's team. I have a one that happened this year. Grandma Anna co-signed for granddaughter Lisa in Lincoln. Two-time close seemed good for savings. Track changed at the plant. Union strike 9 weeks. Severance created credit collection. Lisa and Grandma stand in shell watching repo agent hammer the foreclosure sign onto brand new siding. Her assembly line layoff severs wage stream. She ended up with a foreclosure on her credit, so she's out of the game for a minimum of 2 years. Grandma's quilting circle couldn't quilt enough extra square feet to cover the new roof payment she never got to sit under. Lisa said to me crying, "That porch light I picked out still never got switched on."
Thanks, Maria. We hear these types of stories every day, and the two-time close lenders won't tell this to you because when they do 2 loans, they get paid twice. Let's cover some uplifting stories. I'd like to introduce Lexi, one of our newest team members. Lexi?
Hi, this is Lexi. I had a great experience with Zoe and Nate of Grand Rapids. They are the software developer and paramedic combo. They went the FHA OTC route after seeing what happened to some of their friends who did two-time close construction loans. Zoe and Nate got to the end of construction. Change order to upgrade to granite countertops ended up costing only actually $1,700. We locked their rate at the market rate, which is far less than the rate cap. Then we reduced their loan by $10,000, which was the unused contingency. Fire pit already scheduled for neighbor gathering weekend. Housewarming invite still has the same punch bowl stain and mortgage payment lower than their old apartment rent. Friends asking, "How'd you do it?" Every weekend.
Horror to hope in one episode. Whether it's a sudden job loss in Dayton ER collections or a soil crisis in Iowa cornfields, the one-time close shields you from the double whammy. Ready to lock and leave worry at the curb? So, skip the scare line. Call 888-857-8041 now to line up one secure closing. Start walking into your Brighton Beach-style sunsets of your neighborhood. For more helpful videos on how we can help you achieve your dream home, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Also, put your questions below in the comments section. Pick up the phone now. 888-857-8041. One call, one close, one future. Did you find this video helpful? Like, share and subscribe for more expert insights on home building, real estate, and financing. Comment below with your questions or experiences with construction loans. Don't forget to call us at 888-857-8041 or reach out to us at the links below.